Earlier today, I was on Talk Radio 702, one of our national broadcasters, answering the question, can you change people's mindsets by changing the environment at work? And to a limited extent, the answer is yes. Now, it is limited, but it is interesting what you can do in terms of how you guide people. So if, for example, you are leading a business or a brand, a department or a division, and your goal is to achieve a certain kind of behavior, a certain kind of culture, here is one of the things that you can do. And it's smart and it's a little sneaky. You provide visual cues that say, we are like this here. Now, the best example of this one must come from McLaren in the United Kingdom. McLaren builds sports cars, and the kind of behavior that they want internally as a culture is a quest for perfection. They're not after a gung-ho, go-get-em culture. They're not after a laid-back, relaxed culture. What they want is technical precision all the time. So they need to communicate the idea, we are like this here. And here's how they do it. They accomplish it with a degree of theater. When you drive in the front gate as an employee, there is a man in a white lab coat trimming the hedges. Now, the hedges are exactly the size that they should be. He's not actually performing any function. He is purely visual theater. As you drive past, you will see him with his tape measure, ensuring that the hedges are precisely where they should be. Now, that may sound ridiculous, and of course the staff know what he's doing. They know that it is a theatrical display. And yet it works anyway. Same building, you walk from one corridor to another, and as you glance downstairs, you will see a McLaren sports car being polished by a team of perfectionists. And of course, once again, the car is meticulously clean. There's no need for it. But it shows we are like this here. Now, of course, that is extreme overkill. They are going for increments of perfection that are like Star Trek Borg, the quest for ultimate perfection. But the same principle works in your scenario. So the question you need to answer then, you're not going to be McLaren. You need to answer the question, what do you want them to be like here? Or looked at differently, what value, what type of input is the most useful culturally in your organization? Then what you do is you provide visual, theatrical cues that communicate the idea, we are like this here. You can also turn this into an audit and do it the other way around. Take a look at your workspace, the area in which your people must perform their function, and ask the question, what's telling them the wrong thing about who they are? If, for example, high levels of meticulousness are important to you, do they work in a messy or chaotic space? If so, it's communicating the wrong thing. So by means of their surroundings and by means of theater, you create this idea, we are like this here. You can even do it for yourself. If you are a solo entrepreneur, what is your office saying about the primary value that you offer to your work? Do you require meticulousness? Do you require playful, creative spontaneity? Do you require an atmosphere that says our primary value here is go-get-em aggression? What's your thing? What value most contributes to what you do? And is there something around you that creates this sense, this feeling, this vibe that says, we are like this here? Tinker with those parameters and you can change the outcomes. If you're enjoying these daily videos on how to position yourself as an expert, do remember that you can go a step further now. The book Own Your Industry, How to Position Yourself as an Expert is now available as a course. It comes with video inserts, quizzes, and it helps you to implement these ideas into your world. Visit futureselfacademy.com and sign up for Own Your Industry, the course.